Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining. I see we've got a few viewers already, and I'm still loading up. It was a very busy day at work, and it's amazing I actually was able to meet the 4 o'clock local time deadline. So here we are. Hope you can enjoy it with us. I hope you've got some snacks and drinks and stuff ready, because this is almost 3 hours flight, which is excessively long for a stream. But I trust that we'll have enough to chat with, or just enjoy the views or do something. We'll see what happens. Thanks for being here right now. And obviously, you can come and go as you wish. I mean, there's nothing holding you. Feel free. Hey, Christoph. How's the little one doing, and how are you coping? Ah, hello, young man. I hope you get inspired and come join us one day. I'm sure you enjoy it. Right, so this is my first spawn.
Hello, Cap. My name is Linda.
I need to
I
get
am
all
your
the
first
audios
officer today.
going. And then I need to reload this aircraft. And for those of you that don't know, this is standard practice for me since Explain 1126. I just reload this thing just to make sure that everything works perfectly. So we're going to go to developer menu, reload the current aircraft and art, sit back, relax, and let the Zibo do its thing.
Hello, Cap. My name is Linda. I am your first officer today.
Let's reload the weather as well. Make sure we get the latest. Force weather reload. According to Active Sky, we have 260 at 3. So runway 21 technically, but it really doesn't matter because it's wind's calm. If it is the closest one, I'll just take it. Why not? I think it is the closest one. Yeah, by far. We'll just take it. Hey, Sentinel, that's awesome. Awesome. And a daughter of all things. You must teach her well. She must join us. That's nice to know, Sentinel. Thanks for joining. Awesome. That's good. Man, I tell you what, so many people have made fun of my voice, and I just persisted. And I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I'm here, guys. SEGU is is he? Gee, that's one. SKBQ. That one. All right. That's not a nice chart to look at if it's not on screen, so we'll take it. But we're not going to bother too much with it. Right, then next one, arrival, will be that one. Hey, Bapino. Man, you're a lucky guy. I had my cheese also earlier again. And I told you I finished my peanuts and raisins. So I've asked the wife on her suggestion. Actually, I've said yeah, that's fine, and I've asked her to go and fetch us some Chinese. So we'll get some Chinese takeaways for today. Right, that's that. Taxi. So it's interesting. There is only one approach on runway 23, so 05 is completely dominant in this place. Only that one direct to everything runs off the aisle is. No, we don't want that. We'll just take it on finals. Like so. So if there's a problem, there looks like a little bit of an overlap there. We'll attend to that in the FMC. Yeah, no, peanuts and raisins are done. Now it's Chinese takeaway today. Next time we'll get some peanuts and raisins. If I can get around to buying some tomorrow, something like that. Otherwise, we'll find something else. Right, let's copy this guy. What am I doing? Yes, I want to export. Man, we somewhere, yeah, I'm not sure where. Oh, there. That's where we at. And just need to look up this alternate quickly. SKBQ, yeah, and the alternate is SKCG. SKCG.
Nico,
Yes, sir. Yes, Lloyd.
cost index. Are you using a 40 or 20?
I'm using 40 today because it's a 3-hour flight.
Right. So, right. I think I was going to join you for the flight, so I need to rechange. I need to change it to 40 as well.
You don't have to, but you're welcome to. All you do, Lloyd,
I've,
leave your
go
planning,
ahead, go on.
everything the same. All you do is in the FMC, you just change it to 40. That's all you do. That's all
What
you do.
about the fuel and everything? Is not going to affect it?
It will slightly, but I mean, it's not going to, it shouldn't make you fall out the sky. It's not that bad. I mean, you're going to gain probably 5 knots of speed, which might translate to maybe 500 kilograms of fuel used. It's up to you.
All
It's
right.
up to you. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to suck eggs. You decide for yourself. But yeah, I just decided on 40.
All right. No, that's fine. No problem.
And according to active sky, flight level 340 is the better one. Otherwise, we get too low. If you go too high, the wind isn't that nice. So 340, we're gonna have like a bit of a stream behind us, pushing us a little bit harder than if we go to 380, for instance. And remember to mark your world tour, eh?
Yeah.
That
Yeah. I've
little
done that one.
box. Right, my VA is running. Alright, I am connected. I see I'm on stand 18. Come on. There we go. Fuel. Fuel 9.0. Alright, so we're going to use center tanks for that as well. Cancel. And we have 19.6. 1476 3193.
Am I intruding?
Of course not, as long as you understand that you are being broadcasted, then you're fine.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon,
Fine,
Mr.
thank
Welcome.
you. It was because Lloyd was here, that was all.
Oh, no. No, when we're in live on air, we broadcasting.
I thought you were.
What did I want to do now? Oh, yes, liveries. Skymatix. Beautiful clouds today. Right, so all these basics are done. Let's do pre-planning here.
Ground to cockpit. Can acknowledge. Coming through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, we don't need anything else here.
Lloyd, can I just drag you to another room for a second?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah, you can. That's fine.
Go to the FBO up above.
Up above, yeah. All right, that's all right.
That is interesting. Okay, so we then only get a localizer. I actually didn't pick up on that in my planning. Let's go back. Let's rather do it that way then. Alright, that's better. Must be a reason then. We'll take it. So we come in at 3,000 and go down to 2,000. Okay. Erola. Okay.
We're not deserting you, Nico. We didn't. Just something I didn't want to discuss in
Of
online.
course, of course. I thought I had a shower before I came online, you know, so it couldn't be me. Mac.
Is it getting that
No,
hot?
no. Definitely not you.
I can't believe you ever get hot and sweaty when you're flying, Nico.
It's not the flying that does it, it's this freaking African sun. It bakes you.
Nah, tell me, man. We could do with that sun right now. Trust me.
I'm sure, I'm sure. Same man. Mm, 340. I made a mistake. That should be 350. Because we're flying east. 350. So let's go check active sky again. Three five zero. Alright, so let's see what the winds are doing there. Average winds 260 at 33. Minus 41. Okay.
Trim up.
Lloyd, don't know if you caught on to the fact that we're flying east. You need to fly an odd number. I was making a mistake earlier when I talked about 340, so I've chosen 350. FYI.
All right, yeah, I've just changed that because I'm watching your stream on my iPad, so
Okay.
I'm gonna change. I'm trying to follow up here.
Shop.
Captain Hudson on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave again until all carrying items are properly put away, all overhead bins are closed, and all passengers are seated.
Ground to cockpit. Tau is driving up.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross check and all.
Lloyd, I'm 2 minutes from pushback.
Oh, that's all right.
Maybe a bit less actually. Before start procedure.
Okay.
Before
all
start
doors and hatches
procedure.
are closed. Ready to connect.
Before start procedure completed.
Tau connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, gonna push back.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine. (25 and 2). Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
N2.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure completed.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Flaps 5 set.
Alright, I'm ready to taxi, Lloyd.
Alrighto. I just got the pushback track on it's coming up now.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pass by you quickly.
Taxi lights on.
Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure completed. Stabilized.
Skinty, good day, welcome.
Approaching 2-1. On runway 21.
Toga.
Takeoff thrust set. $80 knots. Throttle hold. V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. Runway turn off, lights off. Approaching transition. Flaps up set. Transition altitude.
Like those clouds today, Nico.
Yeah, it's very nice, eh? This is the fast clouds from Skymatix Pro version 5. I think they look super. Hello, Steve. Steve, it's not dead. No, there's one critical component that failed, which unfortunately is holding the whole thing back. And once that one critical component is sorted, we'll start the beta testing, which will last about 2 weeks, apparently, according to what Peter told us. And thereafter it will be released. Now the question is, when is this critical component getting fixed? We don't know. Only Peter and the programmer knows that. So we're holding out on that. as a matter of interest, I can't show you much, but here's a picture from my last test flight. This is the level up 800 that I'm flying over there. See if there are other pictures I can show you. I've deleted most of them. Here's one. This is also the 800 with the new style ignition. One more. Corey, yeah, the one I'm flying, yes, that is. Yeah, some of the other photos I've shown you already. I've gone too far back now. But it's all good. We're literally just waiting for that one component.
Hey. I can cry if you will scold me.
So we have some ways to go. Lloyd, you in the air yet?
Yes, I'm airborne, passing 3,000.
Awesome.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. How are you, Christer?
I'm very fine, thank you. I'm leaving Cairo in a minute.
You guys are far ahead.
Yeah. I'm quite happy. I'm trying to catch up with Uncle John.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. Look at that picture. Ha ha ha. We're sitting inside of Linda. Oops.
Not my favourite occupation to look inside her head.
No, for sure not.
Standard set.
Stunning, stunning views.
Max clearly still in bed.
I don't know.
Well, his microphone's too loud. Can't be up.
And what business is it of yours, John?
Happy, Mr. Mac. I'm
How do
happy.
you answer that? Because I'm a nosy git.
Yes, John, I'm still in bed, okay?
I know that.
I don't know whether it was a side effect of, but I must admit I've done nothing but want to sleep for the last 2 days, John.
Okay, bud.
Steve, no. What happens is they are in the folder, but I disable them in X Organizer. In actual fact, I've got a routine with X Organizer before every flight. I only enable the area where I'm flying in. Because if you overload this X-plane, it simply can't cope anymore. And with Vulcan, the instability because of these old sceneries and mixture of third-party stuff, it kills it, man. So I've got a routine. Hello, Emerson. Welcome. And hello, Mark. Welcome.
Takeoff was great. We'll see your landing.
Isn't that lovely?
That's beautiful. I can't wait to upgrade my PC so I can also enjoy, like, you know, the autos.
Awesome. Can I tell you a secret? It's going to be an open secret
Yep.
when I'm done now.
Right.
For me to afford this computer that I have now, I saved for almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because here in South Africa, with our economy tanking and our currency worth nothing, we have to multiply everything by 16 or 17 or 20, depending on the currency that you talk about that you guys are used to. So for us, everything is automatically, let's just make it easy for the math, 20 times more expensive.
Wow.
We get paid the same monetary value as you do in your salary, but it's worth 20 times less. You understand?
Yeah, I do
So
understand. Yeah, yeah.
so now if we want to buy the same thing that you buy, we have to work 20 times harder. It took me 4 years to build this machine.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Well, you could have asked. You could have asked us, or maybe Uncle John, to buy the parts and ship them over.
We tried it and then we almost got into trouble because of the exchange and customs and the laws and things. It became a nightmare. The problem is still it doesn't matter where you buy it, the currency is the problem. Okay, so if we're talking rand dollar, we're talking like 16, 17 rand a dollar. If we're talking pound, you're talking 20, 21 rand a pound. You understand? So it doesn't matter where you buy it, if it's local or overseas, doesn't matter. My computer system, if you take, let's just take argument's sake, $2,000, times that by 16 or 17 to see what the dollar value is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where the nonsense comes in, and why I purposefully look after my stuff best I can, because it's not just a question of going to the shop and buying it, because 20 times is 20 times.
Wow. So 2,000 rands. So about 100 pounds, something like that.
Yes, yes. Emerson, you're welcome, my friend. This is part of the IVAO World Tour. If I had my way, I'll fly here much more, but we're busy circumventing the world now with this World Tour. So I'm glad it was in your town, and I'm glad you saw it now live with us. It's really amazing. Thank you for watching and so on. But we'll be back. We like flying in South America in the hot and high conditions, so we'll be back soon enough. But we've got, how many legs do we have? 52 legs. Something like that. 50 legs. I can't even remember now in this World Tour. So we're going to be busy a while, eh?
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Nico, if I go into the into my settings and change the FOV, will that cause an effect on the IVAO?
No,
All right. Okay.
it shouldn't.
It's pretty impressive, Baker.
Yeah. Yeah, this is amazing scenery, this. I spent a few days obviously making all the orthos and stuff, and I'm rather glad I did.
Yeah, but that the view down there through the clouds,
Yeah.
that's quite a realistic look to me.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Is that 16 or 17 meter? Or 15 zoom
It's
level?
no, it's 16 with 17 in the area of airports, and
That's fine.
so I've got a 10 nautical mile radius of 17 around airports.
I used to do my authors with zoom level 19.
Yeah.
And that was big files, I can tell you.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
I was going to say you run out of hard disk space very quickly at that level.
Yeah, exactly.
I made some 18s in Cape Town, and it was really hard on this PC. So I can't imagine what 19 would be like. Wow.
Thanks, Krista. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. Welcome. Did you find it?
Yes, sir.
Ah, great. Then the RMP arrival shouldn't be that difficult anymore.
No.
It looks like we're gonna pass through Kali approach.
Yeah,
ahead
but
of
where
us.
do I? Where do I? Approach only goes up to 15,000 feet.
Oh, up to 15,000.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
We do have Barranquilla approach. We're gonna have to talk to him because we're gonna descend into his airspace.
Oh yeah, you just come on approach. Yeah. You just come online.
Yeah. Wow, look at this city down here. Wow.
That's what I said. I'm really impressed at looking at this.
Yeah.
Oh, Nico, your authors, how much space have they taken? Like, mean for that area?
Say again, Lloyd?
I mean, the authors, like the one you've done for South America.
Yeah.
Can you tell like how much space have they taken on your hard disk?
I don't separate them, so I can't really say. I can tell you I've got almost 6 terabytes worth on this one hard drive, but I can't tell you this, you know, how much its content is. But it's not going to be that much. Maybe a gig. Sorry, a terabyte.
Terabyte, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Questions. Mark Sanderson. What was your first sim? I wish I knew. I had a ZX Spectrum, the 48K ZX Spectrum, and I had a flight simulator in there, and that was my first one, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what name it was. In terms of the Microsoft franchise, I had lots, but the first one I actually bought was FS98, and then from there on most of them, up to P3D. I still fly P3D as well, to Uncle John's disgust. But it happens sometimes, you know, once in 4 months or so, you know.
And to your computer's disgust at the moment, the success you've had recently.
Yeah, I did that flight 4 times yesterday. It bombed out every time. So I did another flight. I went in a different direction. So maybe it's something in the scenery. I don't know. Because it complains about the Realtek audio driver. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, okay, that's one thing. Then obviously I've got FS 2020 as well, but I hardly touch that thing. I don't even open it. Every now and then I just go for like a circuit. That's it. There's nothing drawing me to it right now. This is where my whole life is here with Zibo, so I'm not leaving this very soon now. I mean, I'm in for the long haul here. And obviously now with level up coming, lots of things to do, you know, so explain it is for me.
What's that place to the right there, zoomed down? See it, Nico? Just coming up to the edge of the window.
Yeah, it's
In
an
the middle.
airport, but I don't know.
Oh, it is an airport,
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
an airport.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an airport of some sorts. Christoph, oh, sorry, Mac. Sorry.
I was just going to say that view just looks realistic to me. I'm
Yeah,
gobsmacked, to be honest.
yeah, it's very nice. It's the discoloring is, irritating me right now. But apart from that, it really is. It's good. Eh? Let's see the other side a little bit. Anyway, Christoph, the way it's been designed is you don't need a unique cell call code. So what you should do is just go on the web, find a true cell call code, and then what you do in your IVAO flight plan, you add RMK / cell call. I think that's how it looks. Let me see quickly. Yeah, let me show you. So this is my flight plan, and in my remarks, it's actually SEL / ABRS. That's my cell call code. You can copy that one. As long as the IVAO system sees that, it knows that you have cell call enabled. So it can be any valid cell call code. It will read it. All right. They do not differentiate on the code value. They differentiate in a different way online when we fly on IVAO, so you don't have to worry if you and I have the same code. It's irrelevant. They can still click on your aircraft and send you the ping, so the that's the one thing. Then the other thing that you need to have is this. You need to set this radio, at least this radio, and you can have more than one because that will change the codes that you get. But that radio needs to be set to the center frequency that you're flying in that might do the cell call code test with you. So that's very important. That needs to be set, and that's it. Oh, Mark, that's many years ago, eh? Wow. We've come a long way with the flight sims, man.
Yeah, and also with the Zibo Mod, is this immense reality.
Yeah. $572 nautical miles for top of descent.
Yep, now I'm taking off. Wish me luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, we've leveled off now at our cruising altitude. We're going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. I'd like to kindly ask if you are staying in your seats to keep those seatbelts comfortably fastened for your safety.
Nico, is it possible to adjust the cabin crew volume?
This 39-pound Wi-Fi booster is taking the UK by storm.
Uncle
It's
John.
super fast Wi-Fi anywhere.
Uncle John. I think he's gone to push to talk now. The tablet does have certain functionality to make the cabin crew louder, but usually what you can do is you can either go and sit in the back to hear it louder, or you just open the cabin door here. That's all you do. The cockpit door.
Okay.
No worries, sir.
Forgot I wasn't on press to talk.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. You are still forgiven.
We've got to be tuning you in. I haven't got you tuned in. That was the advert in between.
Okay, so. Yeah, man's got to make his money somehow. Guys, I need coffee. Will you guys excuse me for 5 minutes so I can go boil some water and
What a
get something?
coincidence. I've just got myself one.
Oh, you're so lucky. Renee and Sinead just left to fetch the Chinese takeaway, so I don't have anybody to ask. I'll have to go get some myself now.
Not
I
only
need
you
one
now
too.
making me, not only you now making me feel thirsty, you're making me feel hungry as well.
Yeah, it happens, it happens. Okay, I'll be back just now.
They won't sing, Mr. Nick.
All we do is talk about you, that's all.
Yeah, all the time. Very funny.
So you're airborne then, Krista?
Yes, sir. I'm airborne. Was a bit tricky to hand fly this time. A lot of crosswinds and a bit turbulent.
Got tower on.
Oh, you have?
Yep, tower's just come on.
Okay. I have to check their 80s.
125.9, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mark, who's got the highest priority in terms of like ATC control? Like suppose if you're passing through an area with an ATC, who's got the highest priority? Is it the control or center?
The top level that has, but there again, you won't find if you were on the network, depending on where you're flying, you automatically passed off to the appropriate ATC.
All right, okay.
But it's like Nico was saying, if you listen to tower or approach, they have maximum height levels, and then as you go upwards, if there's no approach on, then center would control you down to tower frequency. But if you've got tower, approach and center on, then they pass you off one level to the other.
Oh, right, okay.
If
Oh,
you
that's clear.
think of that upside down wedding cake,
Oh, yes, yeah, yep.
so as each tier of the wedding cake is met, that's how the altitudes. It depends on your altitude at that moment in your flight.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, I think that's clear, because sometimes I wasn't quite sure whether if you pass through, like now, I'm going to be passing through an area where there is tower, so Nico said, no, you don't have to bother, because he only does control to a level of 15,000. It's something new. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I think it's. I can't remember what tower is. I think approach is 24,000.
It also depends on what airport you're into, because each airport has its own transition level.
I'm not talking about
level of
transition.
control.
No,
Level
we're
of
not talking
control.
about.
So it's quite different from airport to airport, and it's also different for the controllers in different areas of the world. It's also different. So the most important thing is to do is read the shots. It's in the shots.
Right, okay.
And if you flew into somebody's airspace and there hadn't been any control, they will ping you anyway and let you know that they're there.
All right, yeah, usually they'll ping you to say, can you identify yourself?
Yeah,
and give you like an, right, okay. I'm just gonna quickly disconnect Discord and try and use Discord on my iPad because I can see my memory is playing up.
Okay, good luck.
I'm back.
I hope you got yourself a nice copper.
Big one, yeah.
And the general consensus while you were away was you're not a bad bloke at all, Nico.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad.
You two-faced, you know what?
Ah!
After what you've just said about him.
Oh, you guys crack me up.
That's the official version.
Shame.
Very funny.
Hallo Ryan, goed en jy?
Mr. Deku,
Ja.
have you heard of a way to surgically inoperate a USB memory into your brain? Is that possible?
I don't know. I think eventually it might be. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible right now.
Do you know where to turn if I need one?
No, sir.
I forgot to turn on the A cars.
Ooh. You'll have to do a
I
manual
need-
pirate.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah. I need some extra memory. Yeah. That's life, I suppose. I was so focused on this Ian approach on the next leg, so I forgot to turn on the A cars. Uncle Jan. Okay. The Greek control is on. Okay, now it's my turn to take some coffee. I'll be back.
Okay, mine's almost done. Make a big one, Christer. It will last longer.
I will, and I will bring out the cook sister also.
Oh man. Okay.
It's Friday, you know. Yeah.
You know what? I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I bet my wife is not even going to think about buying a Chinese bow tie. I should have asked her to bring some. That's the closest to a cook sister I can get now.
What a lovely view from the window. Our Earth is beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't say that again. I think that's one of the true things she actually does say. Our Earth is beautiful. Well, I've just noticed there is 7 minutes difference between me and the guy in front of me.
Simon, how did you calculate that?
I actually read it. Let me show you. Check my stream, STKP. That's me. It gives me my ETA 1634. That's not changed, but anyway, it was 1633. So you see there's the ETA. And then you click on the guy in front of you, and then it gives you his ETA 1626.
All right. Oh,
Now it's
clever.
8 minutes. I always say this. It's something we picked up in school already. If you're not strong, you need to be clever. You know, we've got so many tools at our disposal. All you need to do is learn how to use them.
Oh, so you are 8 minutes ahead of me as well.
Awesome. Awesome. And I see we've got two guys coming in the rear, but they're way behind us.
Yeah, A320 and the other one
738.
738. Oh yeah. So I would say these guys, they're also doing the World Tour.
Yes. Yeah, most guys are now doing it.
Yeah, Mr. Nico, I'm so grateful you introduced us to this world tour. It's a great thing. Very, very enjoyable.
I'm glad.
Very, yeah, very nice.
It's called Barranquilla approach.
Why we're all doing it on a Saturday night, aren't we, together?
Mm-hmm.
That was the plan.
It was, and it got chucked away in 2 days. once the tick bit, it was gone. It was over.
Interest. Where are you in it, Mika?
Sir, this is leg number 7 that I'm flying now.
Are you catching me up then?
Where are you? 20?
At 29.
Oh, as if. I told you about this Ryanair 1,200 hours or how many ever you've got. One day you'll be under the daisies and I'm going to come there with my knob kiri and I'm going to say, Uncle John, I made it. And then you won't even know. Oh no, I can't be dealing with chasing hours now.
No worries, Mr. Nico. It will come.
Yeah.
We have the whole year ahead.
Do 80 hours for Ryanair before I even started.
Uncle John, don't rub it in. You're making me look bad on my own stream now.
Not at all.
No.
You have a business to run.
Yeah.
Just
Mac, you missed the button again.
remind John the comments he was making when he was trying to do leg 3.
It wasn't only leg 3. I won't wash his dirty laundry in public, but it happened more than once.
Thank you, kind sir.
I didn't want to make anything of it, but yes, I'm aware of what you're making, Nico.
Oh, he got so angry. Shame, I felt so bad for him. I.
Quite a few discussions with regards to that, have we not, Nico?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but guys, we have all been there, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's just complete turnaround, and you say mood of the day and all the rest of it. It's all good.
Yeah, it is. Well, look, 1 year ago I couldn't fly this thing, and now
I still can't. I'm still a novice.
Yeah, but you're the tech guy.
Yeah, that's a difference.
You'd be lost without your Mac.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
John.
Absolutely.
a guy took off from where we're going to, and he took off about 10 minutes ago. I'm trying to work out what he's trying to do. He's just going round and round in circles. He's supposed to be landing, take off and land. He's just going round and round in circles.
He forgot something.
Maybe he's trying to test your patience, Mr. Uncle John.
Trying to what?
He's trying to test your patience.
Is that what he's trying to do? I'm finding it quite amusing.
When I was still doing ATC on Batsim, I had a guy take off at my airport, and within 1,000 foot of leaving the ground, he started turning around and around and around. I call him, he ignores me. Call him, he ignores me. Eventually he comes back. He says, no, my autopilot is stuck. Something broke. And he's going in circles, 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 circles. He eventually disconnected because he was just not going to win that one.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do sometimes.
Yeah, Nico, you're gonna have to show us more on go arounds. Like, I mean, how to do the go around procedure, because sometimes it's just a nightmare.
I would say just let's wait until we get confirmation that the whole go around procedure has now been fixed in the Zibo, because I can tell you the way it is now, but it might change depending on the code, okay, and how they implement it. It also will change depending on the settings in your Zibo tablet, so we're going to have to agree to use the same settings and things like that. But the basic procedure of doing a go around, as far as I know, is in my training checklist. It basically comes down to this, is that you obviously you know, we're prepared to land. Usually my auto throttle is off, and you know, I'm hand flying this thing. So what basically then happens is you have to obviously pitch up. You then lift your flaps. Well, you're going to increase a little bit of power, then lift your flaps to flaps 15, gear up, and basically get the aircraft under control and just go back to your automation. So you would go back to your auto throttle, LNAV, VNAV, command A, you know, just like a normal takeoff. But I've done videos on it. I'm not sure if we actually saved it on the YouTube channel. That's another question. But there's a very simple procedure, you know. Give more power, lift the nose, retract the gear, retract the flaps, you know, and obviously you can't stay at flaps 15. You're going to have to go through the whole procedure, you know. But the big thing, the big challenge for me when we did all the practicing was from the moment you decide to go around until you get the autopilot back on, you have to fly the flight director. You have to make sure that you fly it, you know, and you're in the right position to switch that automation back on, you know. So
Right,
it's something that you have to really practice, and I don't practice it enough as well. I'll have to practice a few before I show you again.
What about, because I've seen, I can't remember which, somebody was doing a live stream on YouTube on the Zibo. He said you have to recycle the flight directors. Like when you disconnect your autopilot, then you have to recycle them back off and on. What's the purpose?
Look, again, I think it depends on the setting in your electronic flight bag, because if you have LNAV selected and that's enabled, I don't see why you have to recycle them. But again, remember now, this code has changed a lot since we did all the test flying and everything, okay, and when I did those initial videos. I'll have to double check all the procedures and then really come back to you, because right now I'm just going to speculate.
All right.
Then I could tell you, Mr. Nico, last time in airport Goma, I did a go around when I was going to land, and I didn't recycle my flight directors, and it worked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It worked perfectly fine
Yeah.
anyway, so I
Good.
didn't have to recycle them.
You see that just means that you're on the latest technology according to the settings in the Zibo tablet. You know, if you go back to a previous version, in the Zibo tablet, remember you can switch LNAV on or off. You know, there's those settings. If you don't have the correct settings there and you are simulating an older generation aircraft, you might have to do it. But if you're on all the latest settings and things, you know, I don't see a problem just going for it.
Exactly, exactly. I fully agree.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But the simplest way, I had a lot of trouble in the beginning, my first go around, my second go around, and so on. It was very difficult, and I even crashed the first time. But now, the simplest way for me right now is just to follow the heading button. Climb up to a level where you get stable. Follow your heading button, and put on your autopilot, and then you can start thinking about going around on a new approach. But that's the easiest way. And of course, if you have charts on go around charts on a specific airport, you have to follow them too. But
Okay.
most of the times they are quite easy anyway, because they direct you to a BOR or a NDB or something, and it's quite easy. So just use your heading button and you're good.
I'm trying to look for that setting in the EFB, the airnav, to see if it's configured.
My settings is in my OneDrive, Lloyd, so just copy that.
One's in your OneDrive. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
have a look.
I reckon this aircraft's crashed. It hasn't moved for about 10 minutes. Need to send out a search party.
Are you sure you haven't got the pause button on?
No, I'm running whereby? IVAO.
Oh,
He's just slightly southeast. Oh, he's disappeared. Told you, he's crashed.
Hello, hello.
Hello, good morning, Jordan.
Hey, Jordan. Was that you?
Sorry?
Was that your wife earlier?
Jumping around vacuuming? Yeah. It was a rare sight, so I thought I'd get some proof of it happening.
Just getting him.
Man, I got a baking to do this weekend.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm out of Cook Sisters.
Hmm. Hello, Kent. Okay, thank you. Another long flight for the world tour. Uh, Fortunately, we've had some pretty nice chat here on Discord and so on. And I've been working on the Zibo forum again, so I keep myself busy. How are you doing?
Nico, I've got some rain on the windshield.
That is nice.
Because I've chosen the XE in the visual settings, maybe.
No, you can't choose XE if you don't have X Enviro.
Ah, right.
Then it's an
Okay.
anomaly.
So how come? Because when I chose, well, I selected XE, then it started showing rain on my windshield, which is strange.
Yeah, it's an anomaly because you don't have XE. That's why. What you need to do is you need to have it on on. If you have it on, you get the Zibo effects, the way Zibo made them. And that's how I fly.
All right. Okay. Because I was going through your what you call
Settings.
your EFB settings. Yeah. Then I saw it's turned on.
Yeah, it's on. It must just be on. If you use OpenGL, you can still use the librain. Zibo still hasn't put the librain into the Vulcan. He said he'll do it sometime, but he's busy.
Okay. Because I'm flying on the Vulcan. I've had issues on the OpenGL. That's why I'm using Vulcan.
Well, then you just put it to on.
Okie dokie. Oh, ATC is gone.
Ah, I see.
Is it possible to run the ACAS from on a remote computer?
Don't think so. No, because you can't link up. There's no place to put an IP address.
Ah, right, okay. Because since I've moved, I'm running STKP on my laptop right now, and I've gained some frames.
Mm.
I've got Navigraph, STKP. What else is running on my laptop? Yeah, it seems to have improved.
Well, it should increase a little bit. STKP specifically is very huge. It's large. You know, it takes a lot of resources. Kent, did you do the this fix? Where is this thing? I think it's here. Can't remember where. Oh, I don't use it. Or I don't display it that often. Here we go. Create custom nav data. Did you run this? Is it off or on in your system? Because that's supposed to take care of all those little discrepancies. What also needs to happen is you need to be on the specific Navigraph for X-Plane 11.50 and above. If you are still on 1141, that will also account for the problem, because Navigraph had to fix their database and their mistakes. Alright, and just make sure you're on the latest Navigraph for X-Plane 11.50 as well. That's the other thing. And then just run it. I mean, it should take care of it. If it is a little bug, you can always report it on the forum, and then Zibo can have a look at it and see if he wants to fix it. Alright, well then you can put it on the forum. If it's a problem for Zibo, you know, if he's interested in fixing it, if it's that big a deal, he'll do it. But he needs to know about it to be able to do it. I mean, he doesn't fly all over like we do, so it will be to his benefit as well if you just put it on the forum.
Mr. Nico,
Yes.
are you going straight in? Or are you doing a
Straight in.
teleport turn or something?
No, straight in.
Straight?
Yes. And mommy's home. Right. Top of descent seems to be creeping up on me. Maybe I should start thinking about setting up for the descent, right? Right, so we're going to descend to 2000.
Given the what you told me yesterday, Nico, you
What?
better put your descent wins in.
But I can't remember that conversation. Now you make me think.
The message you sent me yesterday that Zibo sent you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How are we going to put the descent wins in? Yes, yeah. Right, we are going to use decision height of 430. How can I put it that you can see? I'll turn the knob and then let's see. 430.
Are you using ILS Yankee?
Yes. 430. Our QNH 1010. 1010. I see it actually gives it to us in both formats, 1010 and 2984. I'll take 010.
Today I'm really tired.
Hello.
I can see Zibo has fixed the when you're tuning in your barrel and the minimums. The minimums is you can scroll now easily. It used to jump like quite big numbers, but now it's normal now.
Lloyd, I've just realized that I was talking to you and I was muted. Did you hear what I said about the knob that you were talking
No.
about? Okay.
No.
The aircraft that me and Uncle John flew, that level D sim, okay,
Right, yeah.
that $20 million thing, behaved exactly like the Zibo erratic on that minimum knob. And when I first started flying that thing in the real world now, and I started turning it, I was thinking to myself, wow, Zibo is good. He actually modeled this thing really well. Because it did the same thing there. It's jumping. And you have to turn it and turn it and turn it until you get your number. So depending on the setting, if you change the setting, there is a setting in the EFB called smart knobs. If that's on or off, that will influence the way it behaves. So I don't know if you changed that, but that could be an answer to what you're talking about as well. Just
Right. I think, I think that answers me, because when I was just doing like running through your EFB settings, I've
yes,
changed that one. It was on, I think it was on smart or hard. I can't remember. But I've
yeah,
changed one of the settings and now it's behaving normal.
okay, yeah. So just check, because what smart does is it will logarithmically evaluate the rate of turn and then increase or decrease it with a mathematical formula. And I think that's one of the reasons why it gets erratic, is because it's trying to outguess you. See
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
Okay. Yep.
Done, Mac.
Yep. Did you have any
Don't know what you're asking. Did I have any? And then nothing.
did you
You keep on losing your signal.
have any steep descent warnings when you were putting your route in?
Not that I can
Okay.
remember.
Okay.
Well, Max, so far so good.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, did a good one on that calculation, it seems. Wow. While I'm descending, I'm just quickly going to take my dinner plate downstairs. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes.
All right.
Uncle Jan?
Top of descent, just under 10 minutes, Krista.
Oh, great. That's exactly what I was thinking of asking you. Thank you, sir.
I think I've got a feeling tower's gone off.
Yeah, tower is off. Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yeah, but you still have 40 knots headwind, so runway 10 is still available. I saw the latest METAR, 060 at 14 knots.
Yeah, I saw that. Bravo, wasn't it?
Approaching
Yes, sir.
transition.
You'll soon be in Italy.
Oh, yes.
What you say, Kev?
I said you'll soon be in Italy.
I'm virtually there now.
Transition level.
Well, I'm busy flying over the Black Sea.
And it's dusk coming in.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
I have to tell you, I often make mistakes when I'm worried.
Where's Nico?
He's got to
he
take
still
his plate downstairs.
I think he needs to research his standard. His
Yeah.
minimums.
He's downstairs making his dishes.
I hope he's washing them.
I bet his wife makes sure of that.
I'm trying to train him to put his dish in the dishwasher. Not him.
Yeah, he still got some minutes left.
I'm back. I'm back.
Did you empty your dishwasher?
No, I spoke to my wife a little bit. Everything is down there for the kids to help.
Standard, Nico, standard.
I did. I saw it. Thank you, sir. Ooh, lovely clouds. There we go.
Put your dish in the dishwasher.
No, I didn't put it in the dishwasher. I put it there because I'm in a hurry. I'll go put it in later, or the kids must do it. I think Reinhard will do it. Hurry! I need to land.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
Oh, if I'm gonna get those clouds, it's gonna kill my sim.
What's that turn you have on your PFD, Mr. Nick? On
The
top.
The what? Sorry, Christer.
What's that turn you have on the magenta?
Oh, it's the hold. It's part of ILS-Y for runway 05. It's the hold that you have to go in because you need to come in at 3000 and leave at 2000.
Okay.
So you're gonna do a descending turn. Just don't go in there.
Well, let's make a Cook sister turn, right?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. It's more like a donut.
Yeah, a donut turn. Yeah. Yeah. We have to start document these turns.
Yeah.
A donut turn, a Cook sister turn, a cowboy turn.
Yeah. I've just noticed something. I wonder if this is now part of Skymax Pro 5. I don't get any display of rain on my windshields. I can see it's raining. Look, it's raining like crazy. But it doesn't put it on the windscreen for some reason. Don't know why. Usually you see the rain on the windscreen.
Try and select the XE.
Yeah, I told you it's not supposed to be there, but I mean, just to hear me, we can do that. Still nothing. It's supposed to be on. That's all Skizzlekoff. But
Okay.
not one of them is producing any of this. Santa Marta. Well, I've just sent Zibo a message. I want to know if he's turned it off or not. We are okay for the ILS. I'm going to try and skip that hold.
I did. I went straight in for the ILS.
No point in doing the hold there.
But there might be a steep
Flaps one
descent
set.
because of that.
Don't get a warning for it, so we'll see. According
Flaps
to
5
me,
set.
if we can just get and stay below that diamond, we can still intercept the glide slope. We must just turn onto the localizer now. Let's just assist this thing a little bit. Alright, the guy in front of me is runway vacated. Awesome.
On my way down, Krista.
Great, Uncle John. Good luck.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Are you doing the Ian approach, Uncle John?
Yeah, RNAV.
Yeah. RNAV Ian. Okay.
I've made sure that there's no ILS showing to interfere.
Thank you for the tip.
Localizer capture. 1000 to level off.
1000 to go.
That was interesting. It brought the hold back. I had to exit the hold and then I saw I was on the diamond, so I just pressed the button.
Flaps 15 set.
But it's working fine, Mr.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
great.
managed it. I managed it.
Approaching transition.
Of course it. Yeah. This is so great to watch because people do things differently.
Flap Flaps 30 set. Approaching transition. Glide slope capture.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude 7.
Taxi lights on.
A little bit off the center line there.
Approaching 0-5.
Approaching minimum 300. Minimums 200.
These trees are close.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up.
Call it a branch of
Reverse
Skymatix.
unlocked. Stabilized. Auto brake in use.
Four 1,000 feet remaining.
Very nice,
60
Mr.
knots.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. A little bit off center,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to make sudden
Great
moves
landing.
there at the end.
You are professional.
After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Okay, Lloyd, I'm off the runway.
Okay, dokie. I'm on 6,000.
After landing procedure complete at.
Thank you for using Auto Unicom.
Flaps upset.
These people just park anyway. This is default scenery. I mean, if they have default X-plane 10, I don't know what they're flying, but if they have default X-plane 10, then they would see what I see. They clearly don't. Imagine they're in FSX. Now I'm going to drive straight through them with my wing, and they go, yeah, crash detection needs to be off if you want to play multiplayer.
That's called a French parking. Or an Italian parking.
Oh, I don't know, my friend. It's horrible. That's all I know. So, there's no indication where my nose needs to come. I see a jetway, so I'm guessing. Ha! Ha! Well, according to that light over there, I'm now perpendicular to it. Anyway, who cares? We made it. Thank you for flying with Skymatix, ladies and gentlemen. We can now let the chickens out the coop at the back, and once they have disembarked, we can get out ourselves. Yay! Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Right, so 6 minutes. We start.
Shutdown procedure completed.
I parked like my backside, but that's in tune with everybody else here, so all good. Look at me causing the traffic jam. Oh, those trucks.
I don't even know where this guy just came from. He's not even using his like text thing. Now all of a sudden he's in front of me.
If he didn't use text, then you just ignore him. He's also got to learn.
Yeah. You will notice on several legs in this world tour that many people don't even text or say anything of their intentions. And the only thing to deal with it really is either to contact them on the chat or just to ignore them. But so long as yourself are texting what your intentions are, you're good. Also in South America, I discovered a lot of aircraft just standing on the ground and doing nothing, like they were just watching.
Yeah. This guy in front of you came in from Wilhelmstad. He came in here from the northeast, so he's cutting right in front of you. Anyway, live and let live, just brake a little bit harder, don't drive through him, but land, and then complain if he wants to complain. What is his call sign, by the way? AEJ1111. He did text. I can see his text. You didn't see it.
Oh, so I must have missed it then.
Yep. He did text. Just slow down as much as you can. Minimum safe speed, full flaps.
Yeah, that guy is from Colombia, and he has about 1,100 hours on the IVAO. Oh yes. Soon, top of descent.
This guy is 1,154 hours and 2 minutes already. There's Lloyd. See you, I see you. Have you visual? Just landed.
Good.
Pretty nice.
Good luck, Lloyd.
Yeah, this AEJ guy appears to be a Cessna in my system. Oh, okay, what does WebEye say he is? WebEye. FA50. Okay. Right, I think my 6 minutes is up. Yeah, let's disconnect. And we can go and replay. is replay.
Very nice, Mr. Nico.
Yeah, I like it. Right, well, ladies and gents, that is it from me then for today. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 0800 Zulu, if God's willing, and then we'll do a flight somewhere in Europe. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to continue from this airport onwards to complete another leg of this IVAO World Tour, the IFR Tour for 2021. Thank you for watching, and if there's anybody who actually made it through the whole video, congratulations and thank you very much. I know it's difficult, and there are some pretty long legs lying ahead of us, but thank you so much for watching and braving the viewing story there. Guys on
Thank you
Discord, sorry, go.
thank you for sharing, Mr. Nico.
Always, Krista, and thank you guys
Great.
for being here on Discord as well.
Yeah. Great fun as always. Thank you.
You're welcome, Krista. Cheerio, guys on stream.